Hey guys, if you guys are like me and you're always using a chainsaw and you want to bring it back there, if you got a saw scabbard, you can just hang it off there, and you know, you don't have to worry about carrying your chainsaw. You can just take it in and out like that. Works pretty good for me. I gotta go get some saw fuel. Pretty much out. So it literally just stopped raining. It's been raining or snowing for the last 6 days in a row. It's been not ideal. Wood is soaked. Would love to eventually have a nice big lean-to for all this wood to stay nice and dry. When the fire's going, it doesn't care if it's wet or dry or snow all over it, but when it goes out, it starts up a lot nicer when the wood's dry. Okay, as you can see, everything's just a muddy mess. Yeah, the weather just hasn't been good, but we got everything dug here. Tomorrow they're bringing in a bigger skid steer. They're gonna move all this dirt. I'm gonna move these trailers, make a big pile of dirt there. I'll deal with that next year because, you know, we didn't get the permits until so late. Kawartha Lakes, it probably took me 8 months to get a permit to build a building on my own property. It's wild, but that's the world we live in, and that's the province I live in. Anything you want to do on your own property, it literally takes forever. You got to pay a lot of money. I think I paid about $3 grand for permits, maybe a little bit more than that for permits and getting a minor variance. So if I didn't have to deal with all that crap, we would have had this shop built months ago. And yeah, they gave me the permit just in time for the worst weather of the year. So that's what we're dealing with right now. I talked to a boiler guy, my boiler guy that hooked up all the boiler pipes in my shop and in my house. He's gonna come in once they get this formed and ready to go. He's gonna lay in-floor heating pipes, so this whole pad will be heated by my wood boiler, which will be awesome. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it. It's gonna be $7,000 to put the in-floor heating in, which to me is gonna be worth it in the long run. So I'd rather bite the bullet, pay the extra money now, and have all my equipment sitting in here in a nice heated shop. So that's the plan for now. And yeah, hopefully next week looks like it's going to be some decent weather. Not warm by any means, but it's going to be like 4 or 5 degrees, and it's supposed to be dry, so no more rain next week. So that's good for me for working, and also good for these guys to get this shop going. I just have this Russian olive wood here. This is from that other job we did, and I just want to get it cut up, split up, and I'll throw it in the boiler. So get that going right now. This thing isn't good for driving around, like just to get your saw to where you want it. But as you guys can see, the grapple's still broken. It's still just free spinning. They did ship it out. They said I should have the new pin in about a week, so looking forward to that. All right, let's get this stuff split up. I got this axe, but I think it's more of a maul. I want to see if I can. I don't think I'll be able to split this, but give her a go. Oh, that is wet. Wow, that stuff sucks. That's pretty accurate hitting though. Oh, that's pretty good. If anybody knows a good axe to get, let me know, because mine's just a Princess Auto piece of crap. It sticks in the wood a lot too. Wood looks pretty cool though. Can definitely tell I'm out of shape. Yeah, we split some. Let's do the rest of the splitter. Ay, ay, ay. That tired me out. Stuff's pretty heavy. I gotta cut this piece too. Yeah guys, if you guys are wondering what splitter this is, I've went over it before, but it's the EASTONMADE 1222. I bought this one used. I did have a brand new one, but it was the 511, and it was good too. But I saw this one come up on Marketplace. I ended up getting this for a steal of a deal, and I ended up getting pretty much exactly what I paid for on the other one. So I got a bigger, badder version of the splitter I had, and I pocketed like $3,000, so it turned out to be a pretty good deal. But yeah, if you're in the tree industry, or you get tree industry wood to cut and split into firewood, then buying an EASTONMADE splitter is a really good investment. I really like this one because the newer ones come with the Kohler motors. This one has the Honda motor, and this thing starts up like first or second pull no matter the weather, and it's great. This splitter really likes this kind of weather and like fall weather. As you can see, the stickers kind of went brown because when you're running this in the summer, this model right here, the newer models of the 1222 come with a hydraulic cooler. This one did not, so it has no hydraulic cooler, so the hydraulic fluid gets very hot. So if you're running in the heat of the summer and you're splitting a lot of wood, just remember to, you know, give your machine a break, you know, every hour or so. Just give it a, you know, a 15-20 minute break, sit down, have some snacks, drink some water, whatnot, let the machine do the same thing, have a little break, because yeah, it does run super hot. But if you're buying the newer versions, I imagine with that hydraulic cooler, it runs, you know, probably a lot cooler than my machine. But I'm super happy with this machine. It's simple to operate, and it's amazing. I'll kind of show you guys over the controls here. So obviously you got your on-off switch right here, so I'll turn that on. Your choke right here, turn that on. I just ran it, so I don't need to turn it on. But yeah, just pull it. So the cool thing about this machine is it's got auto return, which my other machine did not have, and I really like that. It makes it a lot faster if you're splitting by yourself. So you just take the two controls, this is your auto wedge up, down, and your log lift. So yeah, this machine having the auto return is amazing. When you're splitting wood by yourself and having to hold the lever the whole time and then push it back, it's just so much more time consuming. When you're splitting by yourself, if you have a bunch of wood cut, you can just push the two levers, grab your next piece, and you already have it up while it's getting back, and then same thing over and over. You can really split a lot of wood fast with the splitter by yourself. And you know, with one guy or two extra guys, it's very easy to bang out cords of wood with this machine. It's very efficient, very fast. And the one upgrade that I'm gonna get in the spring of next year, I already talked to EASTONMADE, got prices and everything like that. I'm gonna get a box wedge for it, because a lot of the wood we do, big rounds and stuff like that, just having the box wedge bring the piece of wood back with it, and then just keep splitting it into smaller pieces, because I don't mind pieces like this for myself, but when you're selling the firewood, a lot of people don't like pieces that size. So I've been getting more into, you know, splitting more uniform pieces, 16 inches, and making sure that the pieces aren't too big, so that I can sell it to clients, because we've, you know, definitely been getting into a ton of jobs with more and more wood removal, whereas, you know, where I used to live, it seemed like almost everybody wanted to keep the wood, whereas around here I was expecting everybody to want to keep the wood, but most people want the wood taken away, which is okay by me, because we get paid more, and I also get paid a second time to sell the wood and a third time to heat my house. So basically, you know, getting the heat free, making extra money in the winter, and heating my house and my shop, so it's gonna be perfect. And it's also gonna heat that pad. We'll see if this wet wood is firing up yet. It's smoking. I can hear some noises. It should go. It surprises me every time too when it lights itself back up, because I pretty much let it go into nothing and then it just fires back up miraculously. I don't know how it does it, because this wood is pretty wet. I'm gonna leave that open, let some air get into it. So sitting here editing a video, and this is why I like having the window right here. As you can see, the fire is roaring now, and yeah, I can go close the door and throw a bunch more wood in. We're good to go. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on right now with me and my company. With the last 2 days, we haven't worked just because the weather's been so crappy. I don't have like a crazy inflow of jobs coming up right now. I have a couple, you know, decent sized ones, some smaller ones, but I'm hoping to, you know, blast those out next week. Have a good paycheck at the end of the week, and hopefully have that concrete pad poured. So that is my plans for next week. I'm hoping that everything works out, and I'm hoping that that in-floor heat goes in perfect, because that's going to be a bit of a game changer for me working into next winter and the fall. Just being able to have my spider lift mainly, and then also, you know, the durette. I want my stump grinder in there, and just, you know, as much equipment, but like I'm gonna, you know, have every bit of equipment kind of classed, you know, most important to least important, and we'll see what we fit in there. But I also, you know, I want room to be able to work on stuff too. So the spider lift going in there is obviously the number one thing, because this thing's been out in the elements for way too long, and I'm starting to feel bad. So I need to get this thing in a heated shop, or at least a covered shop. But having heat in it's gonna play a big role in the, you know, longevity of this thing's life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, if you want to see how this shop turns out, I will give you guys all a price breakdown once it's done, how much it cost me, and you know, if you guys are thinking about doing something like that, then you can ask me any questions and I'll answer them. But yeah, hit that sub button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.